InShalla and Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings. Just opening the doorway to source is the energy of today. It's like we're in the Matrix, and what door do we get to choose, or which pill are we going to take? Just opening up to a spiritual upcycling of our karmic story. So today is a day filled with faith and a higher octave. So go to that space of what brings peace to your heart and your soul, and allow the rest to just simply fade away. So with that, welcome to today's Daily Snippet. Once again, I am your host. I am a practicing holistic Sha'medium and subtle energetic surgeon. I really like to merge these indigenous technologies, the spirit of the Dagara tribe in Burkina Faso, with the subtle energies, the elements, and the elemental beings. Basically, it's the elemental realm into the imaginal realm, with offerings, rituals, and prescriptions to just add to your own personal container, the juice. But my intention really is to merge these indigenous ways with the subtle realms, the etheric highway, to assist you into navigating your prime directive, your inner genius, really the magical being that resides within you, and reintroducing you to that being. My name is Tonya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room. And also, if you have yet to subscribe, please be kind and do to my YouTube channel, Tonya D. Hit the bell so you're actually notified. And also, if you don't mind, liking the video, sharing the video, and commenting any of those or all of the above. So the YouTube algorithm will echo me out to like-minded users in the galaxy, along with other social channels like Instagram, TikTok, and my Musing with Tonya D podcast. And this upcoming podcast is going to be about the otherworldly insights into the realm of our ancestors, being that we are in the year of fire in the Dagara cosmology, just going back to our origin. I sense that's kind of what's called for. And also, being that the moon is in Taurus, the season of Taurus, it's like, are we feeling the manifestations coming into our reality, like grounding our emotions, Taurus, earth, right? And Virgo, earth, right? So what we value, the moon, our emotions, how we emote, and just understanding our moon is healing the body, our feelings, it's a thing, and validating them. What do you feel, and do you trust it? What do you sense, and can you feel it? And also the vice versa, the other side, do you trust the feeling? Do you feel it? Do you sense it? Etc., etc. But being that we are creating peace in our heart today, I kind of am going with the seers, the wise women, the sages, the medicine women, if you will. And the oracles are the message for today. But the first message we have from the 10 of Pentacles, the earth, a placeholder of trust and love, and do you love it, and do you trust it, And also, could you see the cool tree of life in the symbology there above the top of the card? It's like, oh baby, this is the big one. All the love, abundance, joy, peace, love, and all of that we can muster in our heart space. It's coming our way, and it's going to be coming fast. So it's time to prepare for this inevitable arrival and commit to this futuristic long-term success. This energy is so big. In fact, we should be prepared to spread some of it around generously and with gratitude, and bringing in abundance of optimistic, positive energy into our life, the tree of life, right? And just watch everything shift, and really expect this arrival of success, this happiness, an upbeat, loving community as the avenues widen, the crossroads get flowing, and the right connections just click into place, And just remember that perceptions change. We are one small move away from seeing the galactic big picture, from unearthing a legacy of pentacles that's already ours. And we deserve the success. We deserve the love, and taste the galactic pleasure of life, the biggest state of consciousness, right? That says, yes, I am worthy. I am worthy of all of this success, spiritual, material, abundance just flowing in. So it really is all about community, generosity, wealth, prosperity, even building a legacy. So just be successful. Know that you are. Share your wealth with those that love in your garden. Make it bountiful. Share the juice, right? The excitement. And then we have the 9 of Cups. So this is also a juicy message, I think. So it's a message of abundance and happiness. It's often been fittingly called the wish card. So what have you been wishing for? and just allowing ourselves to experience how fulfilling our earth journey truly can be. Fill our life, fill it with laughter, fill it with love and the bliss that's needed to kind of spur us into the next phase of our own personal happiness, and take stock of all the feels that are actually bubbling through and surfacing up, and just really remember to practice gratitude for all the manifestations of our dreams, even the ones that feel on the opposing side. So the appearance is an auspicious, benevolent message of prosperity, harmony, and getting what we desire through our heart space. What we've been working towards is like coming to us. So enjoy life's blessings and sink into the awe, the wonder of a joyful heart. So the universe is gifting us our desires. So it's like choosing joy, manifesting our dreams, gratitude, abundance. So just really be open and open your grateful heart to the gifts that are like coming our way through our heart space. So super juicy there and magical. And then we finish up our final message. It comes from the 7 of Pentacles. Back to the earth we go. And 7 is a spiritual number. It's connected to spirit or the realm of source at the other world. So traditionally, this message is a warning. It's a warning that we must be on the lookout for thievery, deception, betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves being the victim of somebody else's deceit, but it's also a nudge to act in alignment with our own highest morality, our integrity. So be sure that we are being honest with ourselves about the nature of our reality in the moment right now. Oftentimes, we pretend that everything is just okay or that we're doing the best we can, even when we're not. This happens all the time. We all know people like this, myself included. And sometimes this shows up as this reckless or avoidance of responsibilities. So really only take what's needed and remember that no excuse outweighs our ability to act, really from a place of love and integrity, the virtues. So we cannot deceive our own heart, and the universe, galactic as she is, it will always bear and witness to our truest heart's intentions. So for you, if you're feeling alone and vulnerable under the light of the universe, the only thing that matters is the truth. So move forward with the lightness of conscious to guide you. And being that it's otherworldly, so this would be like we are lying to ourselves, to others maybe. We need a perspective to be more honest, and something may be stolen. So taking more than our fair share or being held back by imposter syndrome, if you will. So act from a place of love and morality. The universe, just allow the universe to witness our honest intentions. And today, take a new perspective on our spiritual life and where it's going. So meditation is a great way to go to spirit. I love to be a hermit. I love to channel. I find that I am channeling more and more into the other dimensions, actually way more often at the moment, becoming my new normal. So being that this is awareness, and it's actually on a higher note, being in the streams of peace, the soul's harmonic, being balanced and in harmony. Even with the messages from the Seers, you may be hyper aware of your relationships, situations, events, parts of our life that may be out of balance or unpeaceful. So it really is a day to just trust the security, the safety of our soul's garden, the earth star, to feel safe, and really ease into our feelings and allow things to naturally, like nature, to settle in and take balance, naturally form. Go with the flow, water. So it's like taking a sip of hot tea and slowly accepting the heat because it's hot, along with taking time and space to really enjoy the taste and the heat of us. So just opening up to an elevated timeline, the timeline of our highest good. We can be in the optimistic stream or the pessimistic stream. It's our own spiritual truth to this path. So when we are in these streams, we have the ability to stream the faith, the optimism, the peace, forgiving the past or a situation and moving forward. So if we move either way, it really doesn't matter how we move. We are going to elevate in some space and in some direction, even if it's a baby step. So open to the energy of source. And, we have the ability to choose truth through our heart's authentic desire, our spiritual truth, over the opinion of our mindset or ego character. So we are in a space really to create something that is not of this realm as of yet. So really allowing source energy, co-creator, loving energy to flow naturally to this stream. So it's time to leave the scarcity, the traps, the prisons put upon us. Our heart is our prime directive, just restoring balance to the areas of our life that are experiencing what I call energetic hiccups. So whether it's the future, financial, parenting, romance, relationships, etc., what do you believe a balanced relationship is, or what it would look like? And opening your heart to other ways of being. So it's as if we are getting a spiritual reboot, our harmonic of our soul, be what you want to come. So are you being loving to yourself so you can have more loving come to you? So everything is from the inside to the outside. So work on ourselves first to elevate into the light. So it's always interesting when people haven't worked on their own shadows. It's like in their shadow worker, you got to take care of self first before you can nurture the other. And just look where we are now, right? And then look to where you wish to be or where you want to be, just opening up to the reality that our heart wants. The heart really is the gatekeeper, and our mind often goes out running. It's like it's on its own tangent, exploring everything, the ingredients inside of us, and not moving until we create sacred space with our gatekeeper, which is the heart. So if you feel as if you are lost today, the heart is the desire. The mind needs to focus on the heart's wishes, intentions, and desires. We then get into the flow of our heart space. We're aligned with source, connected along with our gatekeeper. So source can be an ancestor, an angelic being, a being in the unseen, even a Wedame, an earthly Wedame, or a keeper of the wild in the other dimension, a being that comes to the bell. And in doing so, what happens, we get the chill of inspiration, the cold chill, like, woo, that gave you the chill. So then we're open and we're ready. The door is there to gravitate and pull all this in, which is super juicy, right? Who doesn't want to be there? And then for fun on the elemental highway, this is super great. We have a yin snake of a day, a ding sai. Similar to yesterday, the tree is strong, but also the yin fire, the snake, that's strong as well. But we also have a new month. We've got a yin water rabbit coming in. So we've got both. We've got yin water, we have yang water, we have the rabbit and the tiger, and even our fire is yin. So it's a pretty yin day. It's pretty inward. But what's interesting about the month and the year for the next 30 days, at the hour of the dragon, the day of the dragon, we're going to have an eastern direction, the east. And the east is actually where wealth comes in, abundance comes in. So I would literally be planting your spring seeds. And whatever that looks like for each and every one of us, we tend to put wealth just on money, but money is an exchange of energy. So look at it, otherworldly is kind of how I see it. But at the hour of the dragon all month long too, that's when that frame's going to come in. So wood is nature. It's the spring. It's the birth. So, and we're going to have this direction. So I think it's super juicy. It's going to get things moving a lot further. So yeah, I'm just feeling that this whole day really, and moving forward, but especially today, our day is supported elementally, right? But again, we need mineral or metal, but it's going to be yang metal, the unrefined golds, silvers, crystals, or stones, not the shiny kind that we can go buy, but it's the origin, the original. It keeps the tiger under control, and it adds more juice to our yin fire day, giving it a job to reshape things, refine things. So yang metal is really the most needed. It's like aggressive leadership, strong leaders, organization within the chaos that actually transforms. So our day is warm. It does need some wet earth. It already is going to produce dry earth or ash because we got fire, we have wood, but the earth. So our day is supported by the tiger and the rabbit, and the water is being used by the fire as well to keep it in check, to keep the fire from raging out of control. So we got a mist of fire, or a mist of water, actually a mist of fire too with a candle. Our yin fire is a candle day. not the sun. And yin water is a mist of rain, a light mistful rain, something nice. Where yang water would be a torrential downpour of rain. So we've got both these frequencies. Same with the rabbit. We've got grass and we got a big strong tree. So elementally, metal, I would totally bring in yang metal for our fire, because yin fire gives yang metal, it refines it. It gives it a job. It brings it into balance. And also, we don't want the fire raging out of control either. And the wood, the rabbit and the tiger are taking in the water, so they're also being supported. So metal and earth. So as far as elementally, I always like the Mongolian rock band when I talk about earth, because it's a guttural tone, the who coming out of our voice. And that's kind of the sound. So if you haven't seen the who, I love them. I've seen them live. Oh my gosh, have no ideas. But that's what earth reminds me of, is this Mongolian rock band. And this for this metal. So, that's the best way to kind of describe the throat tones for earth, is that rock band, and the metal for the snakes. But we have earth metal and a splash of water like the rain to moisten the earth, to make it a little wet. So that would be the kind of ritual or offering I would create for a day like today, and ground into those elementals. Feel it and trust it. So with our throat center online, it's like our spiritual truths are coming in from the galactic universe. They literally might pop in here, or you might hear them, quite frankly. Otherworldlies could come in, a light language, a sound, a vision, whatever. It's all perspective. It's all individual. But blue, all shades of blue. It could be the heavenly blues, the blue greens of the ocean. Just really choose the shade that allows you to receive the memo. So it's like our self-expression channel, the voice. Voices of the other world, I'm going to be sharing insight into the throat center, our verbal communication center, our verbal intuition, divinely in spirit or in spirit you, along with some otherworldly insights. But the seed sound for our throat center is the hum. So it's like to speak, it's sound, it's vibration, it's toning. So it's the beginning of the opening of the door to receive. So on a day like today, and even to carry it out into the waves, if you will, I would affirm that I am living the life the universe is creating for me, and just ready to receive the memo. It's like sometimes we're a broken record and we're on repeat and we're doing the same thing over and over until we have that aha moment, because we got the memo. So it really is a wishful heart kind of day. So be mindful for what you wish for, right? Like watch out for what you wish for. Just be mindful of it. So with all of that, InShalla and Ashe, blessings everybody. I will not be going live tomorrow. I'm going to be in my private corridor with my fellow musers that are participating in any of my online events that I've done. So yeah, we're going to finish the dreamscapes. I believe I might have one more, but either way, InShalla and Ashe, blessings to you. Make it a magical day as always.